Hey there, you guys. Today we're going to be playing The Forest again. As you can see, if you watched the last episode, I did make a touch of progress. Oh, shit. That's not good. It is nighttime. I'm sure that much is obvious. I forgot that I saved the last time and it was the middle of the night, and I don't have the ability to sleep. So, what I was going to do. Ooh, I can see them. Something very, very tiny in the distance. Either way, I wanted to take this opportunity to actually show you guys a little bit of the progress that I made since I did light up the area a little bit. And then at first light, I did want to go and explore a few things around the map with you guys. I did want to include you guys in that aspect. I keep feeling like I'm seeing things. Anyway, so let's talk about the progress. Um, I believe when we left off, we had this single water collector. I went ahead and added a couple more, so we have ourselves some drink. We added a secondary drying rack. We are still a little scarce on the food because I haven't been hunting. I did build ourselves a bow. So we have the capability. We just need... Oh, fuck. I really don't want to be dealing with these guys. Um, while I was actually building a lot of this stuff, I got into a really big battle with, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 of them, and they must have updated some of the combat mechanics or something. I don't ever remember having so much trouble fighting them. Um, they duck and they weave and they hit you pretty hard if you aren't paying attention. And I did notice that they changed how the meds work, so that way it doesn't heal you right away anymore. Um, so yeah, I did about die, although we did manage to ward them off, collect a couple of their bones and things. I'm really hoping they just kind of leave me alone. This is not. I was just trying to make the best use of my time since I logged back in and it was already night. But yeah, as you can see, I'm in the plane. I built myself a little stepway up here and added a few little lights kind of around the area. Um, what we did discover is that the items inside the plane, like the food and the sodas and meds and things, those respawn. So that's actually pretty awesome. So I'm really glad that I did that. Unfortunately, I did figure out I can't build in here. I was hoping to put like a bed or something and just kind of make this a little makeshift area. Doesn't seem to be the case. I might be able to put like a wooden platform under it, poking through the plane, and then build on top of it, but that just feels really overly complex, and I'm, at least for the moment, not going to bother. But we do have a path up here. We will be able to kind of collect the respawning resources, which is cool. I did notice a lot of the general junk on the ground just kind of, after I slept, just scattered about again. Are they gone? I feel like they aren't. Either way. So yeah, that was a thing. I don't think... Yeah, none of the luggage has really respawned yet, which I'm a little disappointed about. But yeah, so that's, it's nice, it's lit up, it's cool. But I'm so all over the place. That's not how I wanted this to start. We do have a little bit more food, water, a couple, other things. I added some light, added ourselves some bone collectors and a fire pit and so on. I filled up 2 stick collectors over here, and as well as collected a bunch of logs, and I didn't know that you could actually put rocks in the log sled. So that's a new thing for me. But we have a couple, resources already gathered up and ready to go. I did go ahead and add another sap collector, added a little bit of extra light. I really wasn't trying to make too much progress, but I did get us a lot more of the basics. So I was pretty happy with it. Another thing I did figure out, which I'll probably show you guys at some point or another, is if I use this log sled, and you can't actually go under this wing. You can go right up to it, but if you start to go under it, it kind of like glitches you up there. So that's a pretty easy way to just kind of hop up on the plane. But yeah, that's kind of all I did. I added a birdhouse. Not too much of a lot. I just wanted to kind of do a few things off camera, so that way we would actually have a little bit of progress made. Like I said, once it becomes day, I really want to explore, and then kind of my main goal for the rest of the video is to figure out where we're going to be putting our walls, because obviously we are in a spot, right at the start we saw they are patrolling this area, and like I said, I was already attacked. So I want to figure out where my walls are going to be. They're going to be rather large, but we're going to be clearing out some of this area so that we can start actually getting some bigger buildings done, stuff like that. So I'll bring you guys back once the sun decides to finally rise. Oh, look at that. I can just go ahead and sleep now. Alrighty, so the beautiful sun has arisen. We're kind of just walking down along this cliffside that's right behind our plane there. We did wander around in this direction when we were searching for the turtles, but I didn't hit any of the more notable points or really show them to you guys, and I did want you to be part of that for those of you that, haven't seen or played the game yourselves. A few things like the boat and this burial site, that tree, and a few other things that way I wanted to explore with you. We can probably also grab another turtle shell down here. You'll have to forgive me. I'm having a lot of trouble talking today. But yeah, there's also a lot of scattered luggage in this direction. So, see, I don't understand what it was. We struggled so hard to find that single tortoise. And then I come down here, walking along the beach, just kind of like looking for stuff, minding my own business, and there are just turtles everywhere. No, I don't have a shell, so we should be good. Might as well collect another one while we're at it. And these guys are super easy to kill. And, alright. Just snag that. You can only hold one at a time, so it's nice that we have kind of a very easy source of food just kind of nearby, turtle meat. But yeah, what we're looking at, as you can see, I've already kind of opened up a bulk of the luggage. When I was struggling to find a lot of animals, I kind of needed like snack bars and stuff. So we have a photo. If I recall correctly, somebody on that boat died. We'll go over there in a moment. As well as a cassette. We do not have the cassette player. I don't remember where to get it. Let's see if I missed any of these, and then we'll hit the boat real quick. And we also do have these lovely washed up sharks. I don't recall being able to do anything with them. I know you can kind of like move them around, and I'm pretty sure you can take their head with you, but I don't think you can eat them. Yeah, I mean, I can take their head, but I don't... No, I can't. Don't seem to be able to do anything there. Alright, let's go ahead and get on the boat and see what its deal is, and then we'll continue to explore, because there are a few other things down that way that I want to hit. There is a campsite just across that peninsula there where you can find a pot that does respawn, which is how I was able to get more than one sap collector. But sap being sap, I obviously want to build a couple of those. I remember the really early days of this game where there were sharks in the water. I'm really hoping that there's not. I actually have no idea. It's been so long. But I do know this is one of the places where you can find a lot of like your clues that you put in your little notebook, as well as rope. And rope is a very valuable thing. You can make rope out of cloth, which is kind of what I had to do. But now we at least have a few that we can save some of our cloth and things. Let's see. Ooh, coins. Those I've been needing. You need coins to make explosives, I believe. Alright, so milk carton, cool. Yeah, we're already full up on Molotovs, so we don't need any more of those. Oh, we're just finding all sorts of knickknacks. Wait, what? I don't remember there being like a lock. Megan Cross. If I recall correctly, not to spoil anything, but the ending that they put into the game, because I did play the game when they introduced the ending. That was the last time. Ew. I believe the girl at the end was named Megan. I feel like I've seen that image somewhere before. Either way, this is new. I don't remember there being a locked door. Bunch of extra free snacks, a new photo, a couple oxygen tanks. Those will come in handy. I'm gonna go ahead and just drink a soda so that way we can not waste anything. A captain's hat. I wish I could have that. Found the cassette player. That's good. I don't remember that being closed either. And yeah, we have a save point, so I think we'll just go ahead and do that now. And then we want to continue our little bit of a wandering. I think that's pretty much everything that we can grab at the moment. Man, I'm really curious what's behind that door. Either way, let's go ahead, make it back to shore. I'll pick up with you guys once we're up there so we can go and explore the rest of the bits. Alright, so we made our way up here. We found a little bit more luggage along the shore there and a few more turtles, so we picked up some meat. There is a little bit of a campsite and a few other things that way, and I know that there's a cave entrance, or at least there was somewhere over there, so I want to go over there and mark that, because I do want to start going into the caves probably sometime next episode. I'm just looking to make a little bit more progress now. Figured I would show you guys down here on the peninsula, and there's another thing that I wanted to check too. Over by this, ooh, marigold. Nice. We can use that to make medicine and stuff, I believe. This tree, I don't know, this whole kind of bay area was a pretty big spot for a lot of the early videos and things that I watched of this game when it was coming out. And so this tree obviously kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Here's what we were looking for. If we use some kind of explosive, last time I played this game, there's like pieces of a gun or something in there most of the time. Like, and you can make yourself like a pistol or something of the sort. So that might be something that we want to look into. I might even be able to do that now. But I need to remember. I just need to remember how to make an explosive, because apparently I don't remember how. But this is kind of an odd position for this to be. Ooh, I found a new outfit. Military fatigues is what it looks like. Huh. I mean, I can't see myself, but the little bit that I could see kind of looks like that. So yeah, that'll be something that we need to go in. There's, if I recall, I don't remember how many of them there are, but there's spots scattered all across the map. I remember there being one like that way. Just pointing in random directions and saying, oh, there's things over there. There's an island. Kind of makes me wonder if they put anything on those islands, because I've swam to all of them in the past, but there never was anything there. Maybe like one or two really small things, but nothing really of note enough to bother. Looks like there's a little bit of a boat there. Either way, we have the anchor down here. Oh, darn it. I'm just really not looking to get into a fight at the moment. Yep, that's right. Scurry. Do your little scurry and do the off there, sir. Yeah. I don't even know how well you guys can see them. I mean, I don't want you to head that direction because that's the direction of my base, but I mean, you're heading in the opposite direction of me, so I guess that's not the worst thing. But yeah, here's this little campsite. When I was on my search for turtles, this was one of the places that I was able to sleep at and save. So it's a handy little spot. These are kind of scattered throughout the map. If those guys are wandering around in there, I really don't want to go. I know there's a cave in there somewhere, but I really don't want to fuck around with it if they're kind of doing their thing. So I figure let's go ahead, explore the last thing that I wanted to kind of hit along the coast, and head back to base and start kind of building up our defenses, because now that it's been a few days, these guys are starting to get rather active, and that's not something that I'm happy with. Oh man, how far away is this? I know we have this thing. There's where we're going. There's usually an item or something up there, but I'm not really interested in that at the moment. Let's pick up some of these rocks. I don't remember there being a giant stump. I really don't know what to say. Just like the first episode, this one is... And more turtles. And shit. Again, I don't know if you guys can actually see them. Their little pale bodies. Ooh, rope. I do need more additional rope. Well, damn, I can't carry anymore. I do want to take my bow, and I'll probably do this off camera. I might do a little bit of it just to kind of show you guys what I'm doing. But I need to hunt down some deer and rabbit and stuff so I can make rock and stick bags, so I can just carry more items on my person, which is always really nice. But yeah, in these containers here, we have boxes, and they, I think, only have circuit boards in them. But you do need a lot of explosives, especially to fight a lot of the big bad guys in the caves, and they're just super, super handy in general. But yeah, so that's kind of what's along this section of the coast. Over in that direction toward the icy mountain is actually kind of my favorite little area. There's a little land bridge and a lake with alligators and shit, which is where we found our tortoise. And oh my god, these turtles are everywhere. But over there by that area is kind of like my favorite section. You can, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but over in that away, there's a bunch of the bad guys' little huts. So we will continue to explore that area at a later date. But yeah, for those of you that just didn't know where things were on the map, that's kind of just this section of the coast. It can be rather easy to get lost in the actual forest itself if you don't know where a lot of the landmarks are, but there are a ton of resources. Oh man. They're going to make it a real challenge to get back home, and the sun is setting. I'll see you guys when I make it back to base, I guess. Alright, so we made it back more or less without incident. I did manage to sneak past all the wandering parties of baddies. I did make a friend along the way, so we're going to give him the royal treatment there. Burn him up, get some extra bones. Looks like we got a little while before we can... Oh. Night lasts so long, and day is so short. What we want to do is go ahead and get our meat up there drying. We are a little hungry. But yeah, we kind of just been wandering around and talking, and I've been doing exactly what I didn't want to do, and I didn't want to be as rambly as I was in the previous one, and I gotta say, I think I failed. I think I rambled even... Oh, fuck. Nah, I'm good. Let me in, please. I think I managed to ramble even more than I did previously and get even less done. the reason I ran into the plane is because I kind of noticed they'll just sort of sit there and stare at me and then wander off. So yeah, these guys are so active. I need to get a wall up. I think I've just wasted so much time chatting your guys' ears off at this point that I'm gonna just go ahead and find a way to survive the night and call it a day. Um, the wall itself is just gonna be this big grind fest of me sitting there and chopping trees over and over, and that's just not interesting at all. I will give you guys some updates on it and show you like the progress along the way. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna try my damnedest to not be so rambly in the next one. My goal is to, if I survive, my goal is to get ready to go into a cave, because that's when you start to find like other axes, and there should be a katana and a whole bunch of just really nice goodies, as well as story related man story related things that I would really like to see what's new and discover. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I can come out with the third part where we go into the caves relatively soon. I have been really wanting to play and make some progress in the game. It's just really, really difficult for me to convince myself to hit that record button. What the fuck is he doing? So yeah, that's really the only thing slowing me down. It's not that I don't want to play and do things. It's just I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I really want to play the forest, but I've already kind of done things and I can't make any more progress unless I record. Recording though. So I'm gonna work on getting over that, and the next one should be pretty easy because it'll just be like me recording us in the cave straight through. So yeah, here I am talking a lot more, even though I'm trying to end the video. Sorry. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.